Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a fairy tale love reading. We're going to ask Spirit what is going on around you with energy, new love coming, confirmation of a love in your life. This is for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and cross watchers are always welcome. I will be using some charms and some initials today, so let's call in our spirit guide, see what Spirit has for you. At the end of this reading, I will be expanding into a part 2 today for the love messages. So I will link that at the end of the video. I'm adding that to see if that's something that you enjoy. If you enjoy it, let me know. Spirit, please share with me for my Leos. What is it that you need us to hear? What is it that you want us to know? What is my love fairy tale coming? I am listening for you now. I have sanctuary. You are sheltered and protected. How about you just are safe? I mean, there is a sense of I feel safe with this person. I know this person would never harm me, Spirit just said, emotionally or physically. I know this person keeps me safe and warm at night. You know, so security for your body and your mind is key. So this sanctuary, you are my sanctuary. You're the place that I want to go to feel at peace. I have abundance, receiving the blessing flowing to you. It looks like an Ace of Cups, doesn't it? Just I am receiving. I'm receiving the love. I'm receiving the emotion that would be coming into that cup. Little bit of a water energy coming into me also, but it was a sense of flowing. I'm going to say love. You know, this love is flowing, you know, just, we know what love flowing means. It's like, it's either coming in or it's not. It's either, you know, we're both feeling the same way emotionally, or one is love bombing you and the other one's like, I'm really not interested. So you want to be both flowing at the same time and falling in love at the same time. I have clarity. Peer into the changing realm of the future. I want to see the future with this person. I think it's okay to do a little bit of that forecasting where you meet somebody and you say, I wonder what it would be like. Could I see myself with this person? What would they be like in 10 years, 20 years? What does their future look like? You know, based on their career or things that they're doing or choices that they're making. So you want to make some good choices. You definitely want to give, I mean, you don't want to live in that future. You don't want to stay in that future for that long, but I think it's realistic to kind of do a visual forecast of this is somebody I could see myself with or not. So I think that's important. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need my Leos to know today? I have a 10 of Cups. Beautiful. I have a Death card. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a 2 of Swords. So after an ending and a lot of work and a lot of self-healing, it feels like, I'm opening up the 2 of Swords came into me as I'm opening up again. And I'm opening up to what my potential is. I could be much more optimistic right now than I've ever been. Took a lot of work to get here is how I feel. I feel like could even be years that you've been working on yourself. It was a sense of it took a lot of work to get here. Bottom of the deck, I have a King of Swords and a Chariot. Beautiful. So I could be really happy with this person. I feel like this person is asking you to move forward with them. I feel like this person isn't holding back. They're not pulling in the reins. They just said that they're a little bit of a full speed ahead. Maybe that's scaring you, or maybe that's exciting you that they really want to move full speed ahead. But I do feel like you are questioning, is this in my future? And is this what I really want? But at the same time, I think you can see yourself that you could be happy with this person because you're very happy with them today. If they're not in your life right now, whoever's coming into your life, you'll be very happy with. And then you'll start to kind of forecast, what would my future look like with them? And is it going to continue at this pace? I feel like you're letting this person in. I do. There could be other people that have been options for you. You didn't quite feel the same connection. You dated them, but you didn't feel that it was enough for whatever reason. Probably a good choice, because this feels like it's charging forward. And I'm just going to say happiness is yours, okay? Because there is a sense of, I never thought I would have this, or I was hoping I'd have this, but I just never thought it was really going to happen. And I think that I went through a lot to get here. I'm definitely going to say that. Like the road to happiness wasn't that easy. Could be I had a couple of relationships that fell apart. I thought they were the ones. I don't want you to beat yourself up, Spirit said, about what happened in the past. If you still have thoughts of somebody or regrets, or why didn't it work out, or was I with that person to begin with? Well, that was a mistake. There's no mistakes. Everything is a lesson. But it's hard sometimes when you go, what was I thinking? Like, what was I thinking? It's only because you're going to have something so good to compare it to. That's what's going to happen. I have a King of Cups, King of Swords. I feel like this person is going to, not that you need convincing because you know your feelings and you're an adult, but I feel like this person is going to definitely convince you that they want you. They want you in their life. They would treat you right. They would be a sense of security that you maybe haven't ever had with anybody. So they're doing that because they want you in their life. So it's their way of proving themselves. It's their way of showing you that I don't want you to be with anybody else. I don't want you to ever think about anybody else. I know you can be with other people, or you could still be dating other people, but I don't want that. I want you to want me. So I feel like this person is going to, I guess, pull out all the stops to, I'm not a big prove it to you person, but I think they show you. I guess I'll say it that way. They show you that they really, really want to be with you. Spirit, please share with me. I have admire, emotional bond, a telepathic love. You could feel really connected to this person. There could be it was almost an invisible string, but it was like pillow talk. It was, after we make love, we talk. Like, making love was great, but that's not what was the best part. The best part is the pillow talk for hours and hours afterwards, where I felt so close to you and so intimate with you. And we laughed and we kissed and we caressed and ran our fingers through each other's hair and whatever is happening. But we just felt that connection like no other. And I do feel like that's something that is going to surprise you both, they're saying. So that's good. We don't want to compare it to anybody else, is what they're really sharing, that this is going to be different. I have a ghost. Don't think about what you're leaving behind. The person that ghosted you, I mean, my God, don't give them a second thought. The person who you thought you were in love with and they walked out of your life, they did you a favor, because Spirit is bringing you this gorgeous 10 of Cups that you're going to have a happiness that you've never had. I have a pregnancy. Maybe Spirit's bringing you somebody, for those of you that would still like to have a family. You weren't meant to have a family with that other person, so they removed that person from your life. And this new person who's trying to prove themselves to you, who's saying, I will provide and protect, I will be there for you. This is the kind of person you should have a child with, because this person is committed to you. They would be committed to a family. I have decisions. I feel like I've been holding back. That could be you. So then I'm going to say, why are you holding back? This feels more like I'm struggling with letting people into my heart. I don't think it's about this person. I think it's about the wounds. I think it's about every time I let somebody in, I get hurt. And you've got to remember there's going to be that one time that somebody doesn't hurt you. Everybody else is going to end up somehow in pain because it ends. So it's that one person that stays, that you want it to stay, that doesn't hurt you. So everybody else is a no. So don't compare what you have or what's coming to what anything in the past. Let's get some initials. Let's see what the initials are. First initials, last initials. I have a big dish of Scrabble letters today. So I'm going to grab a handful of these. And we're going to see first initials, last initials. If you see, if it connects to you, let me know. Don't worry if it doesn't. So we're going to get a little closer. I have the letter N. I have an O. I don't want it to say no. I don't want it to say no. I have a W. I have a E. I have another E. I have a Z. I have an I today. I have another I. I have an S. An R. The letter V. Another E. Another E. And another I. Okay, so we have a lot of vowels. So those are the initials. Okay, so let's see what other cards they have for you. Okay, Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you want? Love flowing to you, right? We want that love to flow into us. And we also don't want to worry about anything else that has happened to us. We just want to, it's like stay in your lane, focus on the future, stay in the now and focus on the future. Like moving forward. That's all we're thinking about. We're just thinking about moving ahead. Spirit, please share with me. What do you have coming? I have a loyal commitment. Demonstrate loyalty by being faithful and devoted. Make your partner feel secure by prioritizing your relationship and showing consistent love and support. I do feel like this particular person coming into this energy is going to be faithful. I do. I feel like this person's going to be head over heels for you. And if anybody hurts anybody, it might be you, because I feel like this person's going to be so in love with you that they wouldn't even think of ever hurting you. I think they're going to be so loyal, so faithful. So that could be something you struggled with in the past. They never were faithful. I've never had anybody be loyal to me. A grateful partner. There you go. Cultivate a grateful partnership by focusing on the positives. Practice daily gratitude. Celebrate each other's efforts and appreciate the love that you share. How about somebody who is grateful? Grateful to have you in their life. Grateful to share an evening with you, to have time with you. Somebody who appreciates you. You do something small for them and they're like, oh my God, that was so nice of you. And you're like, it wasn't that big of a deal. And you're like, no, nobody ever does anything for me. So it is a big deal to them. So there is an incredible sense of you're the best thing that ever happened to them. And maybe you're the first person that they've ever really been in love with, like in love, as opposed to just caring or loving someone. A mutual growth. Encourage mutual growth by supporting each other's ambitions, set goals together, celebrate achievements, and motivate each other to reach new heights. That came into me as we can do it together. There was this sense of we can do anything together. And maybe we know that about each other. Maybe we are very synergistic. We'd make a great team. We could see ourselves creating a business together or working together from the house, doing something, or putting our minds together to make additional income. But there's this incredible sense of, I guess, as a team effort, we could do anything. So you could be really complementary to each other in that sense. But it's very much a feeling, as long as we stick together and as long as we keep loving each other, we can get through anything. And I feel like we talk about that a lot. I have a star. This is what you've wished for. No doubt in my mind. This is going to be beautiful. I have a 6 of Swords. King of Cups. It's happening after you've moved on from something that they're saying tore you apart. And I have a 9 of Pentacles, and it's moving you towards a more, a safer connection, in a sense that you don't feel like this person's just going to up and leave at any time, or you know where you stand with them. You know that you have a future with them. You know they want a future with you. They've told you they want a future with you and they're not going anywhere. So I feel like it's totally different than the last time. It was almost like the last relationship, you were always questioning what was going to happen next and if it was even going to last. And obviously it didn't, because you've moved on. But this connection, I feel like right from the start, you have a sense that this person really wants you in their life. And they're really not going anywhere unless you push them away. I mean, they really want you. So I feel like they think this is great. Like, you're perfect for me. So I don't feel like there's going to be much pushing in this connection. And I do feel like this is what you wish for. Bottom of the deck, I have a 4 of Pentacles, a little bit of holding back, a little bit of hesitation there. I feel like it's more on your side just because I'm having a hard time releasing my emotions or being emotionally all in until I really trust this person, something like that. What sign could they be, Spirit? I have a Libra. I have a Capricorn. I have a Leo. I have a Taurus today. And I have an Aries. Okay. A little bit of a full steam ahead with that Aries energy happening for me. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. I have some beautiful charms. These are new charms to me. And I have my big scoop, and I have a big, beautiful bowl of charms. So let's see. I'll go over here. Give these a little bit of a stir and see what jumps out at me. And I'm going to do a close-up. All right, let me see if I have any letters. Okay. I have love. What's this guy? Just want to see what I'm working with. Okay. All right. The first thing that came into me was an expression of love. Like this is coming into me as an emoji, but it feels like an expression of love. It feels like they either wrote a little card, a little note on your pillow, left a little note on the counter with like a heart in their name. And maybe that was the first clue that you knew that this person had feelings for you. It was, oh my God, they're signing their name with a little heart. You know, they either said love so-and-so, and you're like, wow, you know, that was, so I feel like it's a message, but it's the first time this person has given you an indication of their feelings. So maybe it's something you save. It could be a text message. It could be, I feel like it's a little note. I feel like it's something that they hand write. They like leave a note on your pillow, leave a note on your counter, tuck a note in your pocket so you find it later. You know, I just feel like it's like a surprise. It's got just a little hint of, I really have feelings for you. And so I feel like that's the first clue that this person is starting to fall for you. So that feels good. This feels like I can't wait to kiss your lips, these big lips. I love this. I love this feeling of, I just can't wait to kiss your lips again. And I just have springtime energy coming in with these blooming flowers, and I'm going to put the sun with that. I feel like the sun is shining, the flowers are blooming. It's very much a spring love energy, tulips and daffodils and just bright pink flowers. So look for pink flowers. Look for, all I can think of is bright pink tulips maybe in the spring. I mean, it could be rose bushes, but it could be pink rose bushes. It could be something like that. But it's more of the sun is out, the flowers are starting to bloom. And I have this kind of love is in the air energy. Okay, so I'm definitely going to go for that. I have a cat. Now that's interesting because it came into me as an outside cat. And it was almost like the cat is in the flowers. Like the cat is in the flower beds, lays in the flower beds, lays on the, you know, near the flowers. So it was a combination of like, oh, look at the cat and the flowers. It was like, and the cat's just like this lazy cat that just like sleeps all the time in the yard. But it came into me as an outside cat. So somebody's cat who's likes to lay in the flower beds. So maybe they like the smell of the flowers. They feel safe. Spirit just said they feel safe. They feel guarded, like the flowers are over them. So they feel safe. That's in the sun. It gives them shade. The flowers give them shade. So that's why they hang out there. That's cute. I have 2 pocketbooks. I'm going to say I love my clothes. I'm not going to say necessarily pocketbooks or purses. I'm going to say I just love my clothes. Okay. Somebody who's pretty fashionable, somebody who likes to shop, somebody who always kind of looks good or is kind of up to date with trends, I would say. But I feel like it's a hobby, a passion. Maybe you're really good at it. I mean, there are people that are really good shoppers. There are people that, you know, other people bring with them to. My sister's a great shopper. I mean, she's just like an excellent shopper. So I bring her and she finds these amazing things. So that's not my strength, but I feel like this is somebody who loves to shop and they're saying loves nice things. So if that's you, loves nice things. All right. I have a baseball hat and I have a sneaker. So I'm just going to say sports. I'm going to say casual. Tends to dress casually. Doesn't mean they're not a professional, but maybe they don't have to get dressed up every day. They could work out of their house and they wear jeans and a t-shirt and they go out and drive around. They always have a baseball cap on. So, but I do feel this kind of sports energy around this person. Loves sports, plays sports, watches sports. But I am getting a casual clothing. It is how I feel. Things like hoodies, t-shirts, jeans, sweatpants, shorts, you know, just a casual, comfortable. I don't think they have to get dressed up for work. They could work for themselves. They could work out of the house. Maybe it's not that important to them to get dressed up. They want to be comfortable, is how I feel. So this is the clues. And I like the shopper and I like the cat. I like the cat hanging out in the flower beds out front. So tells me I have a house and a cat. So those are two good clues. Let's see what else they want for you. Let's see what they're saying. Spirit, please share with me another message. Tell me what you have for my Leos. Let's see. I have good luck. I feel lucky. How about I feel lucky I found you? That feels good. I have energy cleanse. After an ending, I feel like I kind of just said goodbye, you know, just changed, just got my mind off of somebody. I have mirroring each other. We could be a lot alike. We could have a lot in common. It could be twin flames coming in. And taking it slow and steady. That's okay. Slow and steady sometimes is good because as long as it's moving in the right direction, Spirit's saying. Bottom of the deck, I have spring. So I'm going to go with that. And they're saying a generous offer. Okay, so springtime could be a time that we start talking about something more. We could talk about, I want to be with you forever. I want to live with you. Let's buy a house. Let's rent a house. So there could be, you know, just a deeper level of a commitment. But I really liked the tulips. Look for the pink tulips. Okay. Spirit, please share with me. So these are some love messages. I am going to continue the reading for a part 2 today for in-depth love messages. So if this reading is connecting to you, at the end of this reading will be your part 2. I'm trying something new. If it's something that you like, let me know. We'll continue doing it, or I'll add it every once in a while. So we'll do some deeper love messages. Spirit, what are the love messages now? I support your dreams. Go for gold. How about I want to be your partner? I do feel like there's this beautiful sense of synergy. What did they say? We can do it together, right? I have a gift for you and I can't wait for you to see it. I have a generous offer. I have a generous gift. Fly away with me. Start this journey with me. Just be with me is how I feel. Just be with me, please. I value this connection between us. I value you. I feel like this person is going to go out of their way to prove to you that they would be loyal to you, that they do want you in their life. I don't feel like you're going to be questioning that part. I really, possibly for the first time in your life, you'll feel like this person really, really wants me in their life and shows me. So that's a blessing. That feels like a blessing. Let's put this out to the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. And I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. Hit that like and subscribe, hit that bell so you get other notifications. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. We'll see you all again in another reading. For those of you who would like to join me in part 2, hit the button that's coming up on the end screen now.